Welcome back to the channel, and in this video I'm going to show you exactly how you can grow your credit score in just under 30 days. Now there's a lot of different reasons why people need credit really fast. A lot of people don't even use their credit or expect to use their credit until they need to, and they put themselves in a bind because they haven't properly built it or they haven't really cared that much about their credit. But they might need a new house, they might need a new car, they might have to go move into a new apartment that requires them to have a certain credit score, and a lot of people just need their credit score to jump really fast and by a lot. So there's a lot of different reasons why people would need their credit fast or need to repair it fast. If you want to avoid having to do these type of tactics, go back and look at my other video, how to build your credit score to an 800 from scratch. I'll put the link down in the description so you can check that out. But you're here for a reason. You're here because you want to know how can you grow your credit score in 30 days. Now, I have used the methods that I'm going to show you today with people that I love. So I've used these methods for family members. I've used these methods for very, very close family friends. So in one instance, one of my close friends, we're going to call her Rebecca. Rebecca actually had to move out of her house, and Rebecca wanted to move into a new house because, she had kids, she had a dog, she had a lot going on. So she needed to be in a house, not really just an apartment. And she didn't really care about her credit so much before. So, of course, her credit suffered as a result of it. She had about a 600 credit score, which is not horrible, but it's not ideal for her wanting to get the best interest rates for a house or, find the best deal that she can when looking for a new house to live in. So she came to me with her problem, and I told her, your options are limited, but I do have a way that you can jump your credit score very fast. Now, the method that I told her was she can become an authorized user on one of my credit cards. Now, all an authorized user, you're basically just transferring your data points and your history from one credit card to somebody else's credit profile. So if somebody was an authorized user on my cards, then they will get all of my payment history. They'll also get my credit limits. So it makes them look more favorable when they're going to go get loans or credit cards from different banks or different lenders. And when I did this for Rebecca, her credit score jumped up 113 points. Now, her issue was she had very high credit utilization. So that means she was not necessarily maxing out her credit cards, but she was using a lot of the available balances that she had on these credit cards. So if she had a credit limit of $1,000, she was using like $700. So it showed that she was using a lot of the credit that she was being given. So if you don't know what any of this means, again, go back and take a look at my video, how to build credit from scratch, and you'll understand more of what I'm talking about. But on the credit card that I gave her, I had a $21,000 credit limit. So her credit limit being, I think it was around $3,000 before. Let's just say she spent $2,500 of the available $3,000 on her credit cards. That $3,000 credit limit then would convert to a $24,000 credit limit when I added her as an authorized user. Now, she only spent $2,500. So $2,500 on a $3,000 available balance versus $2,500 on a $24,000 available balance is drastically different. So it doesn't look like she's using a lot of the available credit because she has over 20 grand left. So that's how she was able to jump her credit score over 100 points in just 30 days. Now, I know you might be thinking, how do I get an authorized user? So my first recommendations are always to ask family, friends / parents, very close relatives that you know for a fact have either good credit scores or have a good credit card that you can use and be an authorized user on. You want to make sure that they don't have any late payments. You want to make sure they don't have high utilization, so they don't use a lot of the available credit on the card. And you just want to make sure that it's a good card that's been handled correctly, because like I said, all the good things come from that card onto your profile, so do the bad things. So if they have bad payment history with that card, if they have high utilization with that card, all of that stuff is going to be connected to your account. So you want to watch out for that. So make sure it's somebody trustworthy. Ask them if you can kind of see the credit profile before you say, hey, make me an authorized user. And really think about this before you just jump into it and just start having people add you as an authorized user. Now, there's another instance where an authorized user will help you substantially. So in the case that I gave you with Rebecca, that was because she spent a lot on her credit cards. But a lot of times people that want to get homes or get cars may have young credit reports. And if you have a young credit report, you can also use an authorized user trade line for age. So if I had a card that was 50 years old and I gave it to somebody that has no credit at all, now they have a 50-year-old trade line to their credit report. It makes their credit profile age look a lot older. So now they're getting better interest rates. Now they're getting approved for more things because their credit profile just looks older. So there's two different ways that you can use an authorized user account. It's either to add a higher credit limit to your whole profile, or you can use it to add age. Either way it go, if you do it the right way, it'll boost your credit score within 30 days and hopefully over 100 points. And you know, there's cases where you may not have somebody that you trust or you believe has a good enough card for you to use on your own personal credit profiles. So there is a online website that you can use to actually purchase these authorized user credit cards. It's called TradelineSupply.com. And on this website, you'll be able to see a whole bunch of different credit cards that have different credit limits, that have different ages. So you're able to choose the right card that best helps the need that you have. So if you need a higher age limit on your credit profile, then go and get a card that's a lot older. And they also have a calculator on there that will show you if you have this many accounts, you're going to need this age to get this type of age. So if you have 4 accounts that are all 1 year old and you're trying to get to a 20-year-old credit age account, then you'll probably need like a 50-year-old or a 45-year-old. They have a calculator on there where you can actually calculate all your accounts, and if you add this account, what will your age go to? If you take off this account, what will your age go to? So it's a pretty neat website. And like I said, they have a lot of different varieties that you can choose from. So if you're someone that has a high budget, then you can get a higher card. If you're somebody with a lower budget, you can get a lower card. So it kind of helps out everybody. So you can get a Tradeline or an authorized user account even if you don't have somebody in your immediate circle that has a good card for you to use. So these are the options that you can use to jump your credit score in 30 days. And like I said, I had somebody that jumped over 100 points in a credit profile in under 30 days. So you'll be able to do it. If you don't need 100 points, cool, it'll still jump for you. But if you're going to get a car or a house and you need that little boost, this is the tactic that you need to use. So go get you an authorized user account and watch your credit score jump up. And remember, I'm always going to be dropping new game every single week on how you can improve your credit score, get ready to get some business credit, and a lot of other things that can help you just in the personal finance world. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.